Hey everyone, Tony George, DocSports.com. Free NBA play. We don't do a lot of freebies in the NBA. Got one for you today. And speaking of freebies, what would you do if I told you that you could tune in to a show every week over an 80 game sample size and go right at 69% against the spread? Almost 7 out of 10 plays. Doc's Gridiron Six Pack has done that this year with myself and Griffin Murphy. 3 college, 3 NFL games every week. 6-0 last week. Did you tune in? If you're not, you're here for free stuff. You know, most of you don't go over to the website. You don't take advantage of all the free information. The only thing that costs you anything at Doc Sports is if you buy a pick. There is a ton of information over there, a ton of free plays written up on almost every game and every sport, along with survival pool picks, this, that, and the other. You know, every sport known to mankind. All free, plus a free $60 link in the description below or upper left-hand tab corner on the website. You're here for freebies, there's a free 60 bucks. Tune into the show, be up about 5 Central today. 6 more. Even the haters can't hate. They're in the bushes waiting. They've been waiting all year to pounce all over me and Griff. Oh, you guys stink. You're a snake oil salesman. You're this, you're that, you're the other. You know, both guys that went 6-0 last week on that show also both hit 7-unit plays in the NFL on Sunday. Okay? The haters can't even hate. Tune in. It's up today right here on the page. And be sure and thumbs up and subscribe. And when you do that, you get notified when that shows up, as well as any other freebie that any other handicapper at Docs puts up on the YouTube channel right here. Pardon me, we'll tell you what's going on with the website and give you a little warning about the college bowls right after the free play. Now, tonight in the NBA, Toronto is at home taking on Miami. They're laying 3 points in this game. Let me double check that live line for you. Why not? We're just being friendly and everything. Total 220. Now they're up to 3.5 for a good reason. Miami's limping in here. Bam is out. It's Abby Bayo. Bam Bayo. Tyler Hero's out. They've got about 4 or 5 bench players that are listed as questionable. Toronto's at full strength. Toronto's taken 5 out of the last 7 from them. I just like Toronto in this spot. Now, if you want to get chalky, well, you can lay 150 on the money line, 155. Take all the points out of it. Let me see what that line is now that jumped up a half. It was minus 145. Now it's minus 154. If you want to take the 3.5 out of it. I think Toronto's going to have a good night. Miami was known for their defense. Well, the last 3 games, they've allowed 144, 132, and 131. Hello. I like Toronto in this spot tonight at home, healthy. I really do. I think they're a 5 to 8 point winner. I wouldn't be afraid to lay the 3.5. I liked it at 3 better. This line, I think, is going to continue to go up as people realize how shorthanded Miami is in this spot. I'd be very surprised if they won it. FYI. Give me the Raptors tonight in the NBA for your official free play. Let's talk about college bowls here, and then we'll tell you what's going on with the website. The landscape, as we all know, of college football has changed with this transfer portal, nil money, and now, conference realignments. There's no more Pac-12, which is just freaking sad. And I honestly think that the transfer portal and nil money is ruining college football. It has went from an amateur athletic league to a big money league. And just like politics, when you get money involved in college football like this, and it's being passed around to players, it corrupts everything and ruins everything. Now, we have a lot of games this year where teams are coming in here with players already in the transfer portal. not playing because of NFL status or draft. I saw Williams wasn't playing for USC. I mean, it goes on and on. Ohio State, maybe without their quarterback, he's entering the transfer portal. The list goes on and on. Even with smaller schools, even with non-marquee games. So you really have to study the landscape and the situation of every team. I think motivation this year, teams that want to be there versus teams that don't, is probably a little bit higher than it has been in the past. And that's a key factor. But now it's also lack of personnel. So it's going to be in play in damn near every game, except the Final Four. Now, they're all going to come in there full strength. Everybody's playing. They're all taking the shot at the national title. Those lines are tight, by the way. However, outside of maybe the big 6 games there are, you want to make sure you know who's playing. Quarterback, running back, wide receiver, some of these studs that are out, makes a huge difference with a lot of these teams in the point spread. And they're still going to base those lines on public perception. Do your homework. We are. I am. Okay? So, just an FYI on the college bowls. We'll release college bowls in 3 separate weeks. So, first batch next week, second batch week after that, third batch a week after that. And, of course, all of our NFL, which has been hot here the last couple of Sundays, gets released here tomorrow. We're looking forward to it. Today in college basketball, we had a small case yesterday on a 3-pack. We got a 2-pack of small conference gyms tonight. We're going to sweep it 5-unit card. NBA, 3-unit totals played. Now, this was going to be a 6-unit play today in the NBA because I had a 6-unit play yesterday that I thought was golden on the over in the Lakers and the Suns game, and they both stunk up the joint in the fourth quarter. So we didn't get there. Thus, I'm not going to go back-to-back top picks, but this is a solid pick in the NBA tonight. NHL off another cash, got a 3-unit totals play there tonight. We play low volume, low units. Now, instead of having a 6 or 7 or 8-unit play every day or whatever, 5 or 6 times a week, you know, we had an 8-unit and a 7-unit over the weekend, including a prop of the year in the NFL. They both cashed. But that's rare for me. I'm not constantly hyping up top picks on here. So we just cherry pick, you know, the old fable, the tortoise and the hare. Slow and steady wins the race. In the NBA, also tonight, we have a 4-unit player prop in the Brooklyn and Atlanta game. We had a 4-unit player prop last night and won it in the NBA. Just cherry picking the best bet on the board every day and hammering it. That's the status. Doc Sports, there's a ton of free information over there. Go check it out. Free plays on everything. It's a great website. Only thing that costs you money over there, as we mentioned, is picks. So you don't buy any picks, who cares? There's a plethora of free plays over there for you, along with everything else you can possibly imagine. Check out Docs. Have a good hump day. Back at you on Thursday.